All right, people. So I had a recommendation to do a reaction to God, We Need You Now. And this is from Struggle Jennings and Caitlynne Curtis, I believe. And we're going to actually discuss it. And I'm going to give my reaction as we watch the video. So stay tuned.
1 in a million to one villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen. I'll end up melting the ceiling.
All right, so before we get into this video, I want to thank all of y'all for subscribing. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, if you value and like the content, I ask that you please take a second and hit that subscribe button below, hit the bell. You get notified of all my future videos. Anytime I upload a reaction, you'll get it. And also, I want to point out that I am an atheist. So this video, I believe, is Christian music. And I'm not opposed to doing reactions to Christian music. And I'm going to do my best to actually give objective reaction. So I'm trying to focus on the lyricism, the sound of it, the sound quality and the sound of it, and the message behind it, and try to judge it based on that and give my honest reaction of it. So I'm not going to be trying to debunk Christianity or anything of that sort in this video. So let's actually get into it. Well, look like a militia. Got the American flags. I love patriotism. I'm all about patriotism.
World getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate.
All right, so far, first reaction to the video. The beat is dope. I like the beat. The beat is good. Can't complain about the beat. I really like it. Now, I'm guessing this guy is Struggle Jennings, who's doing the rapping. I'm digging the look. I like the look of the American flags, and he has his chains and his bracelets on and rings. Definitely a good look. As far as his sound goes so far, he has like a raspy voice. It works really well with this song so far. So right out the gate, I'm liking the sound of it and the look of it.
Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet. The storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake.
Look, I love the look of this video. Them dressed in all black and holding the American flags. Whether you agree or disagree with patriotism or not, I think that this look is dope. It's hard to look at this video and not feel a sense of pride or feel a sense of being willing to put your life on the line for the country that you love and being representing America. I love seeing that.
Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate the values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force.
Okay, so this guy, he's good. He has a good flow. Bars. I wouldn't say that he has a lot of metaphors or punchlines, but he has a consistency when his voice and his delivery is very good. Like I said, it definitely works with his raspy voice. It comes off with that nitty gritty, like I'm really out here for my country, and it makes you feel that American pride and feeling like America is still a place where we take pride in our freedoms and that we're willing to fight and lay down our lives for them. And I get that vibe so far. And his lyrics, I definitely understand the perspective he's coming from. He's definitely breaking down how he feels that, the country is being attacked for its values. It may be specifically his Christian values as well that he feels like being desecrated. I'm not going to get into the fact whether that's true or not, but there is definitely a vibe here, and I can see that he is speaking to an audience who feels like they're being under attack or not being able to express their religious beliefs and express their American values and feel prideful in them.
Us to sit and wait till we come together.
That's a big dude.
And then we liberate, praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
Okay, so before we get into Caitlynne Curtis, I believe that's her name, doing the singing. This guy, he's not one of those pacifists. I'm definitely getting the vibe of I'm not going to just lay down and allow you to trample over me. I'm not going to sit back and wait for you to win. I'm a fighter. I believe in these values. I believe in my God. I believe in these things, and I am going to stand up for them, regardless of who attacks it and who comes after it. And I can respect that from a religious perspective. I definitely remember being very religious when I was younger and being very, very convinced that I should stand based on my Christian principles, no matter where I went, and to speak my truth. And I can definitely resonate with that, given somebody who used to be religious. And I can definitely see how this song so far is resonating with a lot of Christians in America who may value and take pride in their country and feel like those days of doing that is being left behind. And it's not necessarily a good thing to do so. And these people are saying, no, we're going to continue to take pride in it. And that's what I got from that first verse. And also they believe that God is on their side and they're going to stand for justice and stand for God, regardless of what the enemy or the people coming against them are bringing their way.
Hey, I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you.
All right, so there's definitely a lot of there's some puppetry imagery going on, and they're actually singing about it. So the music video definitely coincides with what the lyrics are about, and they're doing a good job at displaying that. I wouldn't necessarily say that I like this part of the song when it comes to the singing. It's not really my favorite sound, but it's decent enough.
We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you.
Like I said, I can't ignore the scenery. I love the scenery. I love the visuals of this video. The marching, the guys with the vest on. Some people might consider this to be a little militaristic, but I'm somebody who believes in the Second Amendment and somebody who stands on your ability to defend yourself and to take care of yourself and not waiting on somebody else to come protect you. So I have nothing wrong with people forming militias or, displaying that type of behavior. But I love the imagery for the song. It definitely resonates with me. And how could somebody be against it, especially when it comes to the hip hop aspect of it, where we literally, hip hop has come from a culture of standing up for yourself and fighting back and speaking your truth and speaking out loud. And it can come in many different shapes and forms. And it's nice to see that people with different worldviews are adopting some of those tactics and using it in a way that supports their position. And I definitely get that from this video.
Now before we're too far gone, I hope one day they finally see the truth.
The only thing I would add to this part, I would have loved to see some people of color or some minority groups within here. And not because I'm speaking about, there needs to be diversity. I believe in diversity of thought, but there is diversity of thought amongst people of different races and different genders and all of that sort. So I would have loved to see people of different backgrounds saying that, yeah, we also stand for these values. And it's not a black or white issue. It's based on the values that we hold. And that would have been a good way to display that. Because you got to also understand that your people, your opponents are going to criticize you for this. And sometimes it's better to be ahead of the curve. And that's all I'm saying. And of course, there are going to be people who criticize that as well. Oh, look at these token black people, or look at these sellouts. There are always going to be people of that sort. But I think it would have hammered it home to the people who do agree with these values of different groups, and they would have resonated with this, and you would have spread out your audience a lot more. But definitely, it's not a negative, but it could have been a major plus, in my opinion.
God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspecting something's going on, but chose to just neglect it.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting for this guy to start rapping again. I like his voice. I like his voice. It's different. It's different, but it also is so right for this song. It's so right.
Deflected by some breaking news, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions.
kudos. You should always question. You should always be able to push back. Freedom of speech is very, very important. And regardless of what your position is, you should be able to speak out and ask questions and push back on what people say that you have to follow. Because we don't do authoritarians in America. We don't do that. So whether you're Christian, Muslim, Jew, atheist, we all should be able to freely express our opinions and our questions and hash these things out in a public forum. And I agree with him on that. I definitely agree with him on that. And there are some people who tell you that you shouldn't even be able to raise certain questions because it automatically makes you a bigot. And I just don't see that always having to be the case. And I feel that from this.
How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic.
I love the American verbiage, I guess, the foreign and domestic. Like, I have a job to protect American citizens, not only from those people abroad, but those people within. And now we could get into the argument on whether or not what makes somebody a terrorist and what makes somebody the enemy. And I'm pretty sure different people will have a different perspective on that. But there's definitely an obligation there as an American citizen to defend American values and the Constitution and those people put in office who are supposed to protect those things as well. And a lot of times you don't see that actually taking place. And I just wanted to point that out.
Refuse to be directed, blind, not a sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheek. Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting, and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
Woo! All right, so the man flow is good. I would love to hear him on some other things to see if he has a wide variety of different sounds or different abilities to flow. But the rhyme scheme is good. The rhyme scheme is good. It's like I said, it's not punchlines and it's not metaphors, but it's definitely a good rhyme scheme. And it's appropriate for the song that he's rapping on. This doesn't have to be one of those songs that's where you play with words. It can be straightforward and letting you know that this is what I stand for. And it sounds good when he says it. And like I said, I'm not a Christian, but I could definitely see how Christians resonate with this. I can definitely see the appeal of this video. The sound, the beat is mean, it's nasty, and it's gritty. And it's also a testament to his position and their position as Christians and what they believe they're supposed to be fighting for. And a lot of times I hear religious people make the claim that, well, we're supposed to forgive our enemies and things of that sort. But there is a time to stand up and fight, and there's a time for peace. And you have to be able to know the difference from that. And I'm just understanding that from my perspective as being religious at some point. And like I said, I'm not here to debate whether or not his message is right or wrong. I'm here to listen to the song, see what he's trying to portray, let you know what I think about the sound, and if they're actually getting across what they're trying to get across, and if the flow sounds good.
I hope you see the truth.
Now, I will admit that her singing is starting to catch on to me. It's not as bad as it originally came off to me at first. It is starting to warm me up. So if I listen to the song maybe 2 or 3 times, I probably wouldn't mind it as much.
This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world.
I like how they got the little puppets there. They're definitely sticking with the puppetry scenery, which I believe is displaying that we live in a country now where everybody's having their strings pulled by somebody above them, and they don't want to be puppets anymore to the system. They don't want to be puppets to the people above them who tells them that they know best and how they should live and what they should think. And now they feel like they're breaking their strings and they're deciding to go against that and to think for themselves and to fight back. And I definitely see that getting across.
and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth.
Now I see them playing the little different TV screens and stuff of different things going on within the country and stuff like that. And I guess that's just it. To me, it gives me the Matrix vibe when Neo went into the actual room with the architect and he was showing them all the different screens and showing how he had been manipulating things, and all of this was in his design. And to me, that's what it gets off. I don't know if that's what they were trying to portray, but it still it works in their favor, and I definitely like that.
God, we need you now.
We need you now. This is a good break now.
We need you now.
Oh, I just saw a black guy. So kudos. Came a little late, but I definitely see it, which is he was flashed by quick enough. I don't know if I'll see him again, but there was definitely somebody there that wasn't white. Which I'm pretty sure the people who agree with this message, there are a lot of Christians who are of different minority groups who might resonate with the song, and it might have been nice for them to see those people who are standing for their values as well. I don't know if I'll see the guy again, like I said.
One day, one day, I hope you see the truth. This puppet show.
Man, I can't say it enough, man. Dude is big. Struggle Jenny, he must work out, but the imagery of those guys walking in all black, it gives me biker gang vibes, but it really, really looks good on this song. I can't say it enough. I really can't.
Stays on because of you.
Especially in the slow motion.
We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh, God, come.
Them boys to introduce the smoke and put the gas mask on. Oh man, look. Oh man, this is the imagery. Look, if I can say one thing about this song, I love Struggle Jennings' flow and the compliment of the beat. As far as Caitlynne Curtis goes, she's definitely showing off her skills to sing. And like I said, I wasn't originally for the hook of the song, but it's growing on me, so I can see how people resonate with it. But also the imagery is just mwah, mwah. Whoever videographed this video did an amazing job, and I want to send power and shots out to them as well. Look at that. Oh man. He's walking out with the kid in his arms out of the smoke. He ain't got no gas mask on. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for him to have the gas mask on because you want to know who he is. But like, he's saving the children. That's what I got from that. Man, that's powerful imagery. Imagery is important. It's very important.
I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
Oh yeah. This is definitely a different side of Christianity that a lot of people don't see. And I believe they was off the strings at that point. Oh, nice. They end with a nice little melody to kind of let you resonate on what just took place. Nice stuff. Definitely got to check out more of their stuff. And if you're a fan of music and in general, it's always a good thing to just enjoy music for what it is. And sometimes you don't always have to, figure out whether you agree with the message or not. That can always come later, but you cannot deny skills. You cannot deny the sound, and you cannot deny the imagery. And I really believe that this song accomplished a lot of that on this go around. And kudos to the person who recommended this video. I know this video is much older, but look, I'm all about doing these reactions because I want to be exposed to new sounds, and I also want to react to what my subscribers and people are listening to. So thank y'all so much for watching. Like I said before, if you like my content, please, I ask that you take the time to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, you get notified of all my future videos. Come join the Javier Lobby today. And like I said, 1,000 subscribers, I take the one chip challenge live. So be there for it. Thank you so much for listening. Peace and glory. Be peaceful and be great. I'm out.
1 in a million to 1 villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen, out in the melting the ceiling.